Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Taurians. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Hope you all are having a great weekend. I know you are, Taurus, because that's the intention you set. We're going to get right straight into your reading. You all know that this is a general reading. These cards right here are the Light Seers Tarot deck by Chris, and these cards right here are the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck by Jill Pyle. This is a general reading. If you're interested in a personal one, my information is down below. Let's go. All right, Taurus. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Taurians as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. What information do we have for my wonderful Taurians? What information do we have for wonderful Taurus? What information do we have? What information do we have? Yes. So Taurus, we're going to be talking about this first quarter moon because this is the time that you want to get active. This is the halfway point between the new moon and the full moon. We have a full moon that's coming up on the 28th. And speaking of 28, that's the number we're going to be talking about today. So yes. And things that you can do to protect your gifts. Yes, a lot of you all are spiritually, highly spiritually gifted. I know that you all are very logical signs. Things need to make sense to you all. But I have talked to so many Taurians in my journey of my spiritual journey for so many years. A lot of you all have not been supported. Your spiritual gifts have not been supported. And so they're absolutely supported on this channel because I know that a lot of Taurians are very highly spiritually gifted. So first and foremost, I want you all to say, I am a Taurus. I am generous and trustworthy. I am determined. I am very understanding. I'm kind. I'm organized. I am patient. I am very stable. I am reliable. I am devoted. I'm practical. I am very patient. I am a God. I want you all to start saying that because you are. You're not trying to be someone else's God. You know, you're not trying to have people worship you, and you're certainly not worshiping them, but you are a creator of the life that you want. So some things are changing because a lot of people are tired of going through some of the same cycles over and over and over again, expecting different results. We know that's insanity, right? Here we go. Page of Pentacles. Yes. Put that here. We have the Six of Cups. Can you all see? Six of Cups right there. Yep. All right. I'll make sure you can see the cards. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. And we have the Two of Wands. Yes. So yes. Yes. Let's shift some things around. Let's shift them around. Yeah, so, excuse me, Taurus, when I look at this, I'm saying that you all have gotten to the point where you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired. And a lot of you all are tired of being in hostile environments where people are sort of just lashing out at you. Just like I said, very hostile environments. Your spirits, your ancestors have been telling you, you know you have an option, you know you can leave that situation, right? And this is to protect your peace, your calm, your serenity. And this is actually coming from a divine masculine side, someone who is very action oriented, but they're givers, but they are giving you low vibration energy. And they're trying to force you to become something that you are not. They're trying to force you to make them your guide. Remember I said in the beginning, we are all gods, but we can't force someone to be we can't force ourselves on them or vice versa, right? So you all being a fixed sign, very organized, very patient, very determined, knowing who you are, whole 9 yards. Their antics, and this is what I'm talking about, their antics have almost started to make you feel have become possessive or even materialistic or even jealous or whatever, or dependent. Listen, when you are balanced, when your energies are balanced out, Taurus, You're only going to gravitate towards spirits that are, well, I want to say like spirits, people that are on your frequency, right? But when your energies are out of balance, you'll gravitate towards a person where you feel like, okay, this is your better half. But you're at a point where you're like, okay, I'm tired of the same cycle. Remember, these moon phases happen every single month, and we got 12 months in a year. So imagine how long you may have been going through the same cycle with this type of a spirit. Imagine somebody who is just not good for you. You're all are rubbing each other the wrong way, and you're like, you know what, enough is enough. I need my peace, calm, and serenity. I need to protect my spiritual gifts, and this is not it. Right? Yeah. So a lot of you all have decided to move on, but this right here is not baggage. Okay, it depends on what your perspective is on relationships. If your perspective on relationships is low vibrational, then you'll go into your next relationship and this will be baggage. But if it's high vibrational, just to say, hey, we're two good people, we're just not good for each other, I don't have anything negative to say about you, you've learned all these lessons, all these cycles along the way, you've been enlightened, and your energy is high vibrational, you're like, you know what, this is wisdom and knowledge that I've acquired over these different phases, these different moon phases. I've been enlightened. I know what I want, what I don't want. You know, some people repeat the same cycles over and over and over again till they 50, 60, 70 years old, expecting a change. And it's like, okay, the only person that can change you is you. So this is what I'm seeing for you all, especially during this this first quarter moon, which is also considered a half moon, is you're getting active. You're like, I'm no longer going to be in relationships with people, whether it's professionally or personally, with people who are just not on my frequency. I'm just not. I'm not. So again, you are halfway at that point, right? That, you know, the first quarter moon, like I said, is the half moon. It is right there in between the new moon and the full moon, right, where things are becoming really realized. So you're starting to see things in people. Things in people are being exposed even more and more and more. And you're at a point right now. Age has really nothing to do with it. Some people learn at a later date. Some people learn things a lot sooner in life. They're like, you know what? They could be a good person. I know I'm a good person, but we're not on the same frequency. So I gotta move on to protect my peace, my calm, my serenity. Yeah. So yeah. And knowing that, look at all these prospects in your future. Well, you consider it as future, but I see it as your right now. You may be thinking about your past, but you're not going back to your past. You could very well really like some people who were your friends before. You're like, nah, something about them, their makeup of their birth chart does not mix with yours, right? So for instance, I'll give you an example. Let's say that they are a Taurus like you, but they're a Taurus, they're Aries with a Taurus influence, right? Their birthday falls at the end of Aries season, and they have some Taurus influence. That may be a Taurus an Aries that you get along with very, very well. But let's say you were friends with an Aries at the beginning of the Aries cycle, and they have a Pisces influence, and you don't get along so well with them, right? So does it make all Aries bad? Absolutely not. They could be a cusper. They could have a different moon, rising Venus, and the other placements in their chart. But again, look at all these prospects out here. You're looking at, where's the card? So remember when I said along this journey, this is not baggage for you because your energy is not low vibrating. You're saying, okay, I just don't get along with certain types of people. You're learning along the way. There's certain types of people that's just not on your frequency. There's too much friction and static there, right? You all are not talking about the same things. It's just this awkward silence. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that they're evil or that you're evil. It just don't get along, right? It just happens. So you've gained wisdom and knowledge about yourself, what you will and what you won't accept along your journey, your path, but you're not interested in repeating old cycles. You're only looking forward to things that serve your highest purpose, right? Self-care. Yeah, absolutely. Matter of fact, you're focusing on things, nostalgic things, like things that you did that you like engaged in when you were younger. Like, let's say you like sewing or knitting, or horseback riding or whatever the case may be. You like connecting with things that, make you feel good, make you feel happy. Yeah, some of you all are learning learning a new instrument, whatever it is, but you're not focused on moving backwards, anymore. That nothing about the past or certain, and you're learning these things along the way. You're learning these things along the way. Even if you had a really good friend and people thought that you all were sisters or you all were related because somehow you all looked alike or whatever, but you all couldn't be, you all are literally on the opposite ends of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't make them a bad person. Doesn't make you a bad person. And it could be a sibling, it could be a family member or whatever that you all were close when you all were little, but now you're seeing just how opposite you all are. And you're like, you know what? I picked up enough wisdom and knowledge on my journey, my path, and what I'd accept, what I don't accept, and you're just moving on. So let's talk about the number 28 for a second before we get back into this. 28, as a 28, you have an original approach to life and unique, inventive ideas. It also makes you want to explore life to the fullest and ignites an ambitious nature. Also, you have an innate remembering of who you are at a soul level, and you're here to remind others of that eternal connection. So again, you know who you are. You know that you're a very logical thinking person. You know that family and money are securities for you. You know that you like a luxurious life. You know that you're very logical, that you're generous and trustworthy, that you're a very understanding and very kind person. And so let me go back to this right here. When you're interacting with fiery signs, sometimes it could be misconstrued or misunderstood that they are attacking you, or for them it may seem like you are jealous or possessive or sneaky or lazy or whatever the case may be, but nevertheless you are on two different frequencies. So for you, you're like, okay, I need to sail away from this because we're like oil and water. We just don't mix. Yeah, we just don't mix. So when I'm seeing here for your reading, Taurus, it's like the wiser and wiser you become, the more information that you collect along your journey, you're starting to realize who your soul ties are and who's not. Yeah. For your own peace of mind, like I said, protecting your energy, protecting your spiritual gifts and all of that, which is most important, right? Because a lot of people can really glean from Taurus. Just the way you think, Taurus, people can really glean from that. Like I said, you're applying your spiritual gifts with your logic, right? And you can explain it to people in such a way that they actually understand, they actually get it. So some ways that you can protect your spiritual gifts, and by the way, this is your card that just came out. Like I said, you're a very stable, logical thinking person. That's why a lot of people want you to be a part of their organizations as well, right? Because of the way that you think. But couple that with your spiritual gifts, and this is why you got to go into this mode of protecting your spiritual gift. You can do it with prayer. Prayer is when you become calm and centered, and then you're focused on the concept of the divine. It also means that you focus on breathing in and out slowly and deliberately. It also means that you give thanks to the universe for everything that is good. You're also moving forward fearlessly. Yes, you're like, I'm moving forward fearlessly. Yes. You're tapping into strength that you didn't even realize you had. Moving forward, tapping into that fire inside of you. Yeah. By the way, this card is attached to Leo. You're tapping into the fire inside of you. You are healing from things that happened to you in the past. You're completely healing from things that happened to you in the past. You're also ready to start a fresh new beginning. And guess what? All of a sudden, here you go. Now you open up a portal because you're thinking, and this is the best of both worlds for you. You're thinking with your logical mind, but you're also opening up a portal to receive immediate information from the universe, right? So again, prayer is one way to protect your spiritual gifts. Breathing is another way. Also, giving thanks to the universe for everything that is good, being in that posture of gratitude, also affirming positive affirmations, that means that you're transmitting positive sayings to your subconscious mind. Remember when I said, things like saying, I am a logical thinking, I am generous and trustworthy, I am determined, I am understanding, I am kind, all these wonderful things. Plus, you are developing the habit of being calm and balanced. Yes, right. So information is quickly coming to you, and this is also a protector. So let's say people are speaking negatively or low vibration energy of you, they will experience immediate destruction while you continue to be protected, and more information is coming down to you. See how this works? Yes. Very, very, very powerful. So again, moving forward into this new chapter of your life, this is where you're not looking back. And we're talking about the first quarter moon moving towards the full moon. This is where you are now breaking the cycle of being loyal to friendships and relationships that don't serve your highest purpose. This is where you had a serious soul searching conversation with yourself and saying, okay, why am I still connected to certain people in my life, certain spirits in my life, whether in the workplace or personally, or even in my family? Why am I still connected to certain spirits in my life? I know that I'm spiritually gifted. I know that I'm a very logical thinker. I know that I'm a good person. I know that I have the choice to vibrate high. But whenever I'm in their company, it's tempting me to vibrate low because it's such a hostile environment. They keep accusing me of things that I'm just sitting here just trying to get my thoughts together, that kind of thing, right? That's what I have for you. Let's pull an oracle card to wrap this up. Let's pull one oracle card to make sure I don't leave oracle cards out of your reading, Taurus. Yes, but yeah, this is the message that's coming through. So it would be in people's best interest not to say anything negative about you, because they could experience an immediate tower moment while you continue to receive all sorts of information. So yeah, have a burning bowl ritual, right? When you're moving forward, you write down the names of people, you burn them in a bowl, and that's just it. You just move on. You move on, and you don't look back, because again, this is not the time for you to look back. This is the time for you to take action, moving forward unapologetically, boldly, and without compromise. That's what I have for you, Taurus. Have a great one. Bye.